Welcome back to Fuck It Friday, where I pick a movie I am certain is going to be bad, I watch it anyway, and I do a quick review for it. The two main questions are, is it really that bad? But also, if it is it at least a good time? Today's film is The Invisible Raptor from 2023. Exactly what it sounds like. There's an invisible raptor, and it was in a secret lab, it breaks free, and it's a very unlikely character step up to try and stop it. And this film is nearly 2 hours long. Should it have been that long? No, I think the fuck not. But I must say, I had a lot more fun with this movie than I expected. And this was overall pretty enjoyable to me. The humor and the over the top story won't work for everyone, but I found myself laughing numerous times. There are a lot of references and callbacks to the Jurassic Park franchise, of course, which may or may not get on your nerves, but I think it was varied enough. Plus, I think this film still had enough of its own personality. And while an invisible prehistoric predator sounds hilarious, and honestly, it still is, it's also terrifying when you actually sit down and think about it. And this film still gets pretty dark as well with some of the deaths, and it is quite gory as that body count is substantial, so keep that in mind as well. And it's largely juvenile humor, but when done right, that can still very much work for me. Some of the sexual humor was a bit much for me in places. I am definitely not a prude or anything. I just feel when it gets to a certain point, it just gets weird rather than comical. But overall, I would say this film is much better than my previous two films in this series so far, which isn't saying much, but still. This was a decent looking movie. The acting was fine for what it was. So if you love slapstick horror comedies that still have quite the dark side to them, I say give The Invisible Raptor a go. It's free on Tubi.